Now, for those on social media, what is your screen name on Instagram?
Allogenie. That's it for I think TikTok. I don't really fuck with anything too much anymore, to be honest. The main one that I would say I keep up on kinda is Instagram. So that's Allogenie, and I think it's Allogenie on TikTok as well. If you type in Allogenie the God on YouTube, you could find most of my stuff. Same thing with Google. If you type it in, it'll all pop up. But for the one that I fuck with the most, you'd have the best chance of getting a hold of me is probably through the Allogenie account on Instagram. I have another one. I think it's Allogenie the God. That's just some bullshit I post. I barely keep up on account. It's really a backup because I had posted some of my weed content for the business that I had created. And I was getting flagged heavy on my account, and I was like on like a strike, and they were saying they're gonna, and I was like, fuck. So I just tried to make another one just in case. But yeah, I stopped posting shit, I guess, that you shouldn't post on Instagram, even though if it's just, educational purposes, whatever. Instagram's got their rules, TikTok's got their rules, all social media does. But Allogenie, though, for the most part, you'll find me.
And on that Instagram, you posted a photo of you at the 2022 BET Awards.
Yeah, I was there with actually J. Roddy. He's a good artist. You need to check him the fuck out. He's from where I'm from. We actually grew up together. Super good artist. He's got a lot of good punk music, pop music. Just a very unique artist. Hopefully you guys get to know each other soon. Yeah, I was there. It was a good time. Got to meet a lot of good people. I met Uzi that night. I met Jack Harlow, Michael Blackston. There's a lot of people. DJ Drama. There's a lot of people there. A lot of people. That was a really good time. I actually wish I would have went this past time. It was just, back in August, but I didn't get the chance to go. I was actually a little bit too busy with some family matters and all that. But I wish I would have been able to go because I heard it was a whole bunch of wild shit was going on. But that was actually a really good time, yeah.
And just to clarify here, was this the BET Awards in 2022 or the BET Hip Hop Awards in 2022?
I think it was just the BET Awards. Yeah, it was just the full awards. It wasn't like a sub outlet, I don't think.
Now, when it came to some of those meetings with some of those names you just mentioned, was it just simply like a dapping up, a handshake for?
Yeah,
or
it was
a hug,
pretty
for lack of a
casual.
better phrase?
In retrospect, I realized I probably could have maybe connected a little bit deeper on a level, especially with the fit that I was wearing. It was like a Japanese influenced outfit, and I think it caught Uzi's eye because I said what's up to Uzi. We talked for a second, and then I had walked away, and someone got it on footage somewhere. I don't know where it is, but you see like Uzi like act like I guess he's like trying to talk still, and I just kind of kept it moving because there was a lot of people. It was in the intermission of the BT Awards. So, but yeah, there's a video of it somewhere. I thought that was funny, but yeah, I probably could have capitalized on that a little more because I think Uzi was fucking with the fit, and I would have liked to talk with him, and because he's from Philly and I'm from Jersey, so Philly was 30 minutes away from me. I'm in Philly all the fucking time when I'm in Jersey. So that would have been really cool to talk to him. Jack Harlow, we have similar hair, so that's actually what me and him talked about. I was like, bro, you got to give me the secret. What the fuck are you putting in your hair? The curls are nice. And he's like, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm only putting in water. And I'm like, I don't believe it. DJ Drama's there. He starts cracking up. If y'all see this, shout out to y'all. Y'all are good people, good, genuine people. But yeah.
What stopped you from going further with those networking skills of obtaining a phone number or email or things of that nature?
Yeah, I wish I would have. The moment was fast. A lot of intermission. Like I said, it was the intermissions. I definitely probably could have, and I definitely should have. I will say this: that was one of the first bigger events that I had been to, so maybe I wasn't prepared as much as I should have been. But I was just there to soak up the moment, and just feel what it was, what the experience was like, and that's exactly what we did. So.
And was that bigger or smaller than what you've seen on television in the past?
Is it bigger or smaller? I'd say bigger. No, it's definitely absolutely bigger for sure because there were some after parties and all that, and yeah, it's way bigger. There's a lot more into it actually than I think what people are realizing.
And where were you seated during the award ceremony?
I was right in the front. Like there was a pit directly in the front. So if there's like, there's a whole bunch of seats and then there's the front row, then there's a pit in front of that, and that's where I was. So, when they came out, they're actually able to encircle that pit and do their performances and all that. So I was able to get some pretty good shots and videos of different artists, Jack Harlow and Lil Wayne, they performed. That was awesome. That was pretty legendary. P. Diddy, he performed. Ye, he had a speech. There's a lot of legendary moments. You know, they did a tribute for Biggie Smalls. That's, I mean, there's only so much you could get in that moment. Like, it felt like a once in a lifetime moment. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. Definitely one for the books.
And how did you get that opportunity?
I was with Jay Roddy. He actually had just driven across the country, and we had some contact with a couple PRs, and we were working with them, and they got us into a couple things that week. Jay Roddy actually did a performance out in LA. It was at like a little pool party. It was really cool. There's a couple ARs and shit like that there. It was just really the PRs that got us in.
Care to share any of those names?
I don't want to share those names, but I will shout them out. They know who they are. They've been helping us out big time. They're not officially management or a part of us or anything, but they've been looking us out. Maybe eventually, maybe they will be in the future. I don't know. I don't want to say anything and, you know, get anybody's hopes up. But as of right now, I'm completely independent. You know, so most of the people that I run with are completely independent. Maybe there will be a label that we create soon. We're kind of trying to figure out which direction we want to go, because there's talks of distribution deals and things like that. So maybe we'll get a little bit of push in certain directions, but we want to stay pretty independent with the most things, so that could tell most of the story and we could show people what's possible.
And just for clarification, you were part of the pit, not seated with the celebrities.
Not seated with the celebrities, yeah. So I didn't have an actual seat there, but I was a part of that pit. I was able to get in that night and all.
And was that hard to maneuver from the pit to where the celebrities were seated?
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, no, it was, if there was an intermission, people were up walking around and you just started walking around, you know. It wasn't anything crazy.
Now, circumstances could be different for everyone. Mm-hmm. But can you give the audience 5 tips attending the BET Awards?
5 tips? Dress nice, man. Dress something that, you know, you can make a statement in and you feel good in. You know, I think I really like fashion. You know, if you're in the audience and you like fashion too, then you understand what I mean. Dress nice, be remembered. You know, if someone that you look up to sees you, make sure they remember you. So that's cool. Definitely network. That's actually something that I wish I would have done more my first time going to the BET Awards, but it wasn't a loss. Like I said, we don't take losses, and never is a loss. It's always a learning experience. So definitely network if you can. 5 tips. There's 2 right there. The third one will be network again. Just network, man. You never know what could happen based off a simple conversation, or if you find common ground with someone that, you know, you've always wanted to work with. They're there. So, you know, if you a quick conversation, if they resonate, they're going to accept whatever offer you have, or maybe they'll give you an offer. You never know. You don't know what's going to happen. So, like I said, dress nice, definitely network twice, and have a good time, man. You know, soak it up. Let it inspire you, you know, see what's possible. Yeah, just embrace it. Just embrace it. That's really all the advice I could give you. Embrace it. You know, anything could happen.